What's up, guys? Good evening. Teka lang just setting up. So, good evening to everyone. What's up? So, we'll start in a few minutes. Share ko na yung stream. So, pa-comment naman guys if the audio is okay. If the background music is not too loud relative to my voice, and yun, just let me know para ma-adjust natin if ever kailangan. Joke lang, nakaharang na pala sa mukha ko. Oh shoots, teka. Nasira yung wire. Yeah. Mic test. Hello, hello. Guys, pa-comment na lang pag okay tayo sa audio. Share ko lang yung stream and stuff. Goods. Okay. Okay, game. So, comment na lang. Hopefully, nakakain na tayo lahat. Masarap ulam nyo. Ang ulam namin ay, ano ba ulam namin? Ang ulam namin kanina, steak. May sobrang bait na nagregalo. So, very lucky. Once or twice a year lang ako kumakain nun. Yeah. So, sarap. So, hopefully na-enjoy natin lahat yung weekends natin. Nakapag-reset, nakapag-rest and recover. And if di pa kayo nakapag-start, mag-prepare with the upcoming trading week, hopefully, matulungan, sama-sama natin gawin yun. So, start mo tayo sa PSEI. So PSEI, I mean, still in a range, right? Still in a ranging environment sa low pa na consolidation for the bigger picture. But ngayon medyo test na, no, yung 7,000. So ito na rin yung hina-highlight natin na level. And a lot of people, everyone is looking at the 7,000 level, to see if mag-sustain ba or mauntog na naman. Because as highlighted before, very significant level yan, right? Nauntog dito, right? Whole number, bago nag-crash yung market, dyan nag-gap down. So, very significant, at least, kung technical sa pag-uusapan natin, right? Kung fundamentals naman, I'm not the best person to answer that. But, yeah, I mean, regardless if you're looking at it, siguro ang iingatan mo na lang is yung mga index names, diba? Baka sell on resistance na if you're trading the range. But, there are a few strong larger cap names like AP, like Globe, right? Who are, wala to, medyo bumagsak, but who are leading the market, at least in terms of yung mga larger caps, right? But, I mean, it's been what David Ryan wants to call sa US, a stock pickers market Kasi maraming leaders kahit di mo na pansinin to. Well, syempre, ngayon papansinin mo na kasi nasa may resistance na Syempre, sentiment driver pa rin yan kapag bumagsak yung mga leaders, malamang tatamaan din. But for the past month, it's been a stock pickers fantasy one. Ano nga sabi ko? Basta it's been a stock pickers game, diba? If you stick to the leading stocks, yung index from this low only went up 10%, but there are leaders who go up twice to 3 to 5 times more than that. So stock pickers paradise, right? So bottom up approach yung very effective. For example, like Wilcon, right? In a period na pabagsak yung market, na pa-recover yung market, isa to sa mga nag-outperform lalo, right? So is it still a stock picker's paradise now? Siyempre, di natin masasabi, but it's still best to, kapag bumagsak to, but it's still best to stick to the leading stocks, right? So, game, let's start. Ito, since first nag-comment si Boss John, lagi na sa live, shout out sa'yo, Boss John. Wilcon, nabuksan ko na pala. So yeah, feel free to comment PSE, US, or crypto. Pwede natin daanan lahat. Wilcon still, still one of the leaders, diba? If titingnan sa bigger time frame, wala. Talaga. it's really a leading stock, right? Ever since it broke out to new highs, hindi na nagbigay deeper than what, maybe a 12% correction, which is pretty okay. Diba, holding above EMA 50. So if I were to personally trade this, say wala akong hawak, right? I mean, I would have bought here, diba? Parang one more leg higher. Diba? And then maybe trail my position sa EMA 20. So 7-8% downside. Okay naman. Sakto lang yung size. Malamang 1 bar, 15% yung size mo dyan. So yan na yung next best entry point, right? Dapat nakabili ka na. If ever trip mo lang, di ba, pumasok, dapat ito na yung signal mo. Or, yung highlight ko before, try to get the dips. Kasi si Wilcon, mahilig talaga mag-dip yan pag gumagalaw. Diba? Highlighted before yung akit niya dito, diba? Na staircase packet, pero palagi may magandang pullback to the 20-day. Sumasawsaw na onte, pero ayos lang yun. Kasi hindi naman siya major breakdown. Parang bumabawi ka agad. So anywhere near a technical support level, right? Tapos EMA 20, it's a good area to try to get into Wilcon. At least nung run up na yun, ito medyo mas ma-momentum siya dito eh. But yeah, same thing here. So I mean, if you missed out on the breakout, or if you missed out on maybe trying to get the dip here, you can just observe it, diba? Di naman kailangan habulin eh. So, tsaka observe mo, umakyat na siya 50%. Right? Tingin mo ba, syempre, you never want to guess saan pwede pa pumunta yung stock, right? Kasi sabi nga sa open journal, the saying is, pag mahal yung isang stock, mamahalin mo. Pag mura, mumurahin mo. So we never want to anticipate, di ba, na baka mag-top na to or malaki na inakyat. Kasi pwede pa siya umakyat lalo. So it's just finding the right entry based sa style mo. What's up, Mau? Uy, active to sa Investa before. BSC. BSC wala eh. Parang walang setup. Right? If you're trying to maybe trade the break of EMA 50, nauntog na. So, yung something I would avoid yung ganito. Unless you want to trade it super micro. For example, yung range na yan. Though not something I do. For example yan, may onting support, technical support. Say, trade mo na maliit na bounce. So, may onting range ka dyan. But, it's a micro play, in my opinion. At least sa base style ko pala. It's a trade I wouldn't take. But, pwede naman. Diba? May setup naman. So, yeah. DMC. So, DMC naman, DMC already broke out. So, strong breakout. Strong breakout. Although, I guess kailangan mo rin, diba, i-take to notice yung, parang hirap i-trade to ng breakout eh. Lagi, at least for the past two, dito tumuloy, right? Dito tumuloy siya. Yung break nung base na to. Pero, all stocks are going up naman nung time na to eh. So, syempre, syempre sama din to. But since mas larger cap to, mas mahirap i-trade yung breakout. Usually, magdidip pa. So, if you missed out, I mean, okay na naman. If nakabili ka na, right, solid. May position ka na. If you missed out, I mean, you can always wait for a retest. Diba? Di naman yan, unless may catalyst or yung sector malakas o yung index malakas, di naman yan magki-crazy eh. Unless na-break na ma-break yung 7,000, edi aakit din yan. Baka umakit din pala. Mas mataas yung probability. But if not, let's say, so yung index or nag-chill lang or bumagsak and you want to get into DMC, I mean, the earliest entry would be yung retest ng 690, 680, diba? If gusto mo mas mura, gusto mo baratin, edi dito ka sa EMA 20. Maghanap ka ng bounce sa area na yan. So, yun lang. SSI. So, SSI muna. SSI. Ito wala eh. Thinly traded. Tapos, obvious downtrend. And even if let's say itong short term lang or medium, wala eh. Bugbog eh. Di ba? I mean, you could try to trade that, kunyari, ganyan. Pero tingin ko micro lang yan eh. If ever, micro spike lang. Tapos baka mabentahan ka agad. Since baka lower high lang yung mangyari. Though I guess, ano ba to? SSI Group, di ba? I'm probably wrong. Pwede ko alam kung retail siya or something. But I guess if you're looking to get into this, might as well treat it as, since all-time low na niya to. Diba? And syempre, you don't really want to trade a downtrending stock. Pero kung may fundamental approach ka, if tingin mo undervalued or something, or future growth, pwede mong baratin. Antayin mo mag-dip pa sa may piso. 1 to 110, diba? Pwede ka mag-position trade. So, mas longer term na yung outlook mo pag ganun. Or pwede rin, naghanap ka lang ng bounce, right? Piso, 105, sell mo on rally. Depende na sa approach mo. But, maraming leaders ngayon. Hindi, wala pala akong tubig. Teka lang. Hindi mo lang kailangan pilitin dito. Diba? So, yeah. Wait lang yung tubig ko andun sa likod. Kunin ko lang. Alright. GME7. Guys, slight plug ko na Investa Summit. Iwan ko na dyan para makita nyo. So, GME7, okay. So, actually looks nice. Highlight natin to last week or siguro 2 weeks na, 2 or 3 weeks. 2 weeks lang na baka delix na if it closes below EMA 50, right? Pero, I mean, hindi naman close, but if it goes below and doesn't rally, and as we can see, bumanat naman, bumawi. So that's a good sign of strength. Diba? Even after this huge run up. And, it's kind of forming what you call a VCP, a volatility contraction pattern. Diba? Where volatility tightens. So, I guess the earliest entry dito would probably be the break of 14.50. Tapos 15 na yung susunod. All-time high ito eh. So leader pa rin naman. Hindi lang siya sumabay sa akit na Converge, na EMP, GSMI, ganyan. Kasi very early leader ito eh. Tapos nag-conso lang. Nung medyo sucks market. And that's okay. I mean, at saka kahit nung bumanat yung market, ito chill lang. So, hindi naman deads. Baka laggard na siya ngayon. But, a break above 14.50, baka maganda. And then kung lalagyan mo ng kwento, doon diba ang pinag-uusapan last week is baka priced in na yung kwento na, parang obvious na kasi na mamomonopolize na yung elections. Tapos may online na, diba? So, di na kailangan talaga yung TV. But, I mean, that doesn't really matter. What matters is what price tells us. It's telling us now na, it's forming lower highs. I mean, higher lows. So, low, higher low, holding above EMA 50, pangit ang drawing. So, that's a sign of strength. Diba? So, wait mo na lang. 14.50. Observe mo dyan kung ano gagawin. Tsaka maganda rin kasi yung volume eh. Maganda yung volume, kita mo may demand. All HC. Aldrin. All HC, bigger picture, ATH. I mean, so breakout. I mean, not really much to say here. I mean, besides, siguro if you looking to get into it, andito na yung dip opportunity mo nung Thursday, di ba? EMA 20, right? I mean, if wala ako nito, tapos andito na sa point ko na siya ngayon, I mean, hindi ko na bibilin sa gitna ng range eh. If I was looking to buy the dip, dapat nabili ko na yan dyan, right? Sa 5. So, psych level, nag-overshoot ba? Ayos lang, overshoot na konti. Nabili ko na yan dapat sa 5, di ba? Pero since na-miss ko na, I mean, I will just wait for one of two things to happen. Either ma-break na yung resistance sa 540, 540. Or mabigay pa na yung sa pandip, right? Or if mag-conso siya na mas matagal, edi ayos lang, di ba? Actually, mas okay pa ngayon eh. Mas mahabang conso, tapos low volume, right? Low volume prior to breaking out. Pero leader pa rin, di ba? Still at its highest all-time high. So, potential, I mean, still a leader. May potential upside pa naman. So, still something to keep an eye on if wala ka pa nito. And if meron ako nito, I guess depende na sa outlook mo on two things. The company and the sentiment, di ba? If may idea ka sa catalyst or sa fundamentals ni All HC, pwedeng, kung may hawak ka na, pwedeng trail mo na to eh. Yung EMA50 kahit mas malalim. Kasi kung bumili ka sa breakout, nasa break-even point mo na yan. Nagmi-meet na yan. So, worst case scenario, if nag-trail ka gamit EMA50, dami na naman pangit na drawing. If nag-trail ka gamit EMA50, worst case scenario mo, break-even. So, square ka lang. Square mo lang yung trade. Which is ayos lang. I mean, syempre, missed profits, but it is what it is. Diba? You gave more room for a chance for a bigger move. Right? Or kung ma-short term ka, or technicals lang ang pinag-trade mo, or tingin mo, nag-iingatan mo, pag bumagsak yung index, ba madali to. Ma-20 ang trail mo, diba? O depende na sa'yo kung ano trip mo. So, yun lang naman. Parang yun yung mga approach na pwede mo idala sa All HC. So, good evening sa 450 na kasama natin ngayong gabi. Maraming salamat for joining us. Hopefully, may maambaga ako sa Sunday night nyo. So, Global M, baduy, MM, okay naman. So, di ba, hina-highlight natin palagi, EMA50, if it acts, or any moving average for that matter, right, acts as a resistance, sa mahalaga, pagka-break, masustain. So, I mean, that's me, Di kasi ako bibili sa simpleng break ng moving average, eh. Parang kulang kasi yun, eh. Ang pwede kasi mangyari dyan, onting spike, tapos fade ka agad. Pero since ito, nag-hold naman, siguro ang approach ko dito is, I mean, ko personally, try ko baratin na onti. Kaya makakuha pa ako sa level na to. Hindi ko lang ba't ko drawing ng ganun. Kaya sa my 4, para mas, tapos tight cut na lang ako below EMA 50. So, downside ko, 3-4%. Parang ganyan. Depende na sa'yo. Or if bibili mo sa breakout kasi, I mean, if ang target price mo, kunyari 5, sige pwede. Maganda yung use keyword. If ang opinion mo, pwede pa umabot ng 5 yan. Hindi okay pa. Right? So, 16% momentum trade, pwede na. Diba? Pero, are we calling this an outright reversal? Siyempre, hindi pa. Right? So, yan. Yan ang resistance niya, 425, 430. Monday. So, Monday, gagawin ko na ngayon. Bago ko i-chart si Monday, guys, Investa Summit, wrong poster. Ito pala, Investa Summit, malapit na. Please, sorry for the early plug. But, yeah, I mean, it's 9 days away. Actually, September 28 na to. September 28, hindi na 29. So, sobrang dami ng speakers. We had to add another day to the event. So, September 29 na siya. 28. So, hopefully, we can see you there. I won't make the plug long. But yeah, if you're interested to learn more about stocks, crypto, NFTs, global markets, we invited the best in the industry locally and globally. Yan, may Market Wizard, Momentum Master, yung mga dating nababasa sa libro. Dadali na namin sa'yo. Honestly, tatanggalin ko na yung poster. Tuloy na natin yung chart. Okay. Isa lang masasabi ko, I mean, sa summit. And guys, comment naman kayo if attendee kayo na summit, di ba? Hashtag Investa Summit lang malupit. So, isa lang ang masasabi ko sa Monde is malakas, congrats sa meron. And isa lang ang masasabi ko sa summit. Dinala na namin yung mga hindi lang malupit pero pinakamalupit sa industriya. This is the first Investa Summit na talagang maraming high-level finance executives, CIO, president of brokerages, I think there's 4 CIOs of different companies like Union Bank, Call Investment Management, Sun Life, diba? And global, right? Mark Ritchie, Momentum Master, Tom Basso, Market Wizard, si Michael Covell, mga US Investing Championship top rankers. I mean, andito na eh. Ang hirap, hindi sila madaling kunin, pero nakuha namin and bibigyan namin sa inyo. So, nasa inyo na yung bola if you want to take the opportunity to learn from them directly. So, actually, na-record ko na. Isa ako sa mga in charge sa recording. Na-record ko na yung mga presentations ng iba. Actually, majority, mga 3/4. Like, sina Z, na-record na rin. So, all I can say is, grabbing yung value na provide. Really excited for you guys for those who are attending. So, yeah. So, sa VIPs for the live Q&A. So, yun. Hirap i-schedule yung live Q&A, ha? Sip mo, 25 speakers, tapos shoot mo yung oras nila. Buti lang nagawa. So, yeah. Really excited for everyone. So, nasa inyo na yung bola. If you're not part, you're missing out. So, sorry for the plug. Let's go back to Monde. And market leader, di ba? I mean, the nice thing here is, ito yung favorite setup ko sa US eh. Yung IPO tapos magbe-base. That's what you call a primary base. And usually, the biggest moves. Kasi, kala ng mga tao na yung biggest move pag IPO is eto na eh. Yung IPO. Well, which is true naman in some cases. Ano ba yung mga recent IPO sa Pilipinas? Kaya ganyan. Which is true naman. Right? In all cases, actually. Even sa US na, I guess sa Philippines, mas pansin ko na yung primary base, di siya masyadong lumalabas. Usually pag IPO, tas malakas na IPO, tumutuloy lagi. Kaya pati ako noon, talagang 1-minute chart eh, or 5-minute chart, hanap ka ng intraday continuation pattern para makapasok. Right? Ano ba yung mga recent na, sina-converge ganyan nung early on? Ito, IPO base, right? So, ano ba yung point ko? Nalimutan ko rin yung point ko. So, not all the gains come from the first run-up, di ba? If matibay talaga yung kumpanya, fundamentally, the first run-up is just the start, right? Parang burat na mismo tong, sorry, sa sama ng language. So parang nakakainis, di ba? Na mismo yung run-up. Pero kung matibay talaga yan, di ba? Mataas pa yung upside mo, right? Pagkatapos ng first consolidation, I think a good example would be Double Dragon dati. Ito lagi ginagamit na example nun eh. Diba? If na mismo to, I mean, you could call this part the primary base, but which is subjective lang naman. Basta, yung mga early bases after ng IPO, right? May malaking upside ka. So, if we go back to the Monde example, yun lang din yun, right? So, early base, for the first base na talagang solid. I mean, you could count this as one, but ito talaga yung pang base talaga. First base. So yeah, cup with handle, breakout, and yeah. I mean, so sa mga meron nito, I believe si Bear, I'm sure si JC, baka meron din nito. So, yeah, congrats sa mga hawak. If wala ako nito, I would try to look for an area to get in. I mean, even if you look at it intraday, ito na yung last chance mo eh, di ba? Unless ma-microin mo pa, which I don't really do. Lalo sa stocks, nagma-micro lang ako pag crypto. So, I wouldn't chase, right? I wouldn't chase at this point. But I would definitely try to get into it if there's an opportunity to do so. Pwede mo mas microin if tingin mo talagang, especially if the index breaks higher, pwede nga mas short term mo eh. Parang EMA 10. Maybe you could try to find a bounce from that moving average. So this is something that I would keep an eye on. But I wouldn't outright buy right now since I already missed out, assuming I wasn't able to get here. Wala na, missed trade na to. So, re-entry na ang hanap. Sa US, sobrang daming ganyan na trades. Yan, IPO base. Ano may mga recent? MNDY, IPO base. May mga failed din. Kaya Roblox, ito. Ay, di pala failed. Ako pala nag-fail. Di ko nabenta. Nabenta ko break even. So, medyo tanga din. May mga failed din. Snappath, ganyan. Ay, ganun. This is a different stock. So, may CFLP. Yung ganyan na play sa US. Mga favorite ko. I think ZI can be counted. So, yeah, ZI, ganyan. So, yan. Pang cup with handle. So, very early base. Pero yeah, majority of the moves, even sa US, come from the first few days. Kaya Robinhood. Pero, minsan sa eToro, naglalag kapag crazy na. Pero ayos lang. I mean, hindi lahat ng early IPOs, yung tipong IPO day, nasa eToro na kaagad. Sometimes it takes a day or two. So, you miss out on the early. Pero ito, it's a eToro to kaagad. Kasi, Robinhood major company. Sikat na company. So, nandun kaagad. But yeah. Yun lang. That's a setup I like to trade sa US. May mga ganyan. GLBE. Pero ito medyo support. Ano ba yung mga RSKD? Pero ano to, pag sa US talagang na-miss ko to if nanood kayo nung isang charting session before, nung Monday ko ginawa. Nag-breakout siya nung nag-charting session ako, di ko nabili. So never na ako mag-charting session pag Monday ng gabi. Kasi siya ba mangyayari na naman to. Pero bumagsak, syempre na-miss. I probably wouldn't have sold it sa tuktok. But, yeah. So, yan, dami sa US, daming ganyan. Base, right? So, I missed out on too. Minsan, hirap din bilhin kasi very volatile. Kunyari, if binili mo sa week, binili mo dito, tapos cut ka kagad, right? So, it's still hard. But, yeah, that's a setup na maganda sa US. So, anyway. Ace N. Oh, yun. Shout out sa mga Investa Summit malupit na kasama ko ngayon. Yun. Yeah. So, Ace N, ito, leader din, right? Leader. All-time high. Medyo may rejection candle lang na may volume. So, very, I would say minor thing. Minor, but something you should also look at. Parang, may rejection candle. Pero ako, fula ako nito. I wouldn't buy it kagad. But if meron ako, I would probably trail it EMA 20. Or depende na sa sa style mo kung paano mo titrail. Kung malalim yung average mo, pwedeng EMA 50, may sure 25 ka na. Or gusto mo tight trail, EMA 20. Baya, ingatan, lang naman all-time high. So, wala ka rin masyadong kailangan i-comment, di ba? Parang all-time high. Sana mag-trend. If hindi, cut ka. If kunyari, bumili ka dito, cut ka pag nagbelow na, di ba? Nagbelow na sa low nung red candle na to. Below 980. Cut ka na. If shorter term trader ka. Iba na ang kwento pag long-term investor ka. But, yeah, that's probably how I would approach it. If I don't have it yet, maybe if sobrang bullish ako, which I'm not saying, from a so dalawa lang. If sobrang bullish ako sa Ace N, tatry ko pulutin sa GIS, diba? If mang-retest pa hanggang dito. If chill lang ako sa Ace N, parang tingin ko overextended na or tingin ko may larger dip pa, baka makuha ko pa si EMA 50, hindi ko pa bibilin, right? So, depende na sa'yo. But yeah. Ito, may tanong si Chester. Paid na sa summit, paano ba yun? Yeah, so all the the recordings is accessible sa once it's released, may program flow na kami nilabas sa platform. We'll repost it sa FB, nagkamali sa poster, but it will be accessible sa Investa University. So I'll show you guys how to access it later. But during the days itself, you will receive an email to all attendees. You will receive an email to the links of all of the recordings for the day. So we'll be releasing 5 presentations every day. In the morning at 8 a.m., may email ka. And then in the afternoon, kapag VIP ka, live Q&A session from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. with all the speakers. So that's for 6 days straight. So ganun siya. Tapos yung Q&A, may notif din yan. May notif blast sa Zoom link and everything. So yeah. Yep. Ano naman? Ma-alert ka naman. And if you have any problems, just chat us. We'll help you. So Converge. Huwag natin patagalin pa sa mga malupit. Converge. You know, I'm not sure if this has something to do with if may rebalancing ba or something. May mga nababasa ako sa Discord ng Open Journal. Siyempre, di ako masyado updated sa mga ganyan macro stuff sa PSE. But, yeah, kung TA lang, actually, during the whole trend, this is probably the first major warning sign. Kung technicals lang, right? Rejection candle, volume coming in. Na-mock down ba yung PSEI nung ano? Sucks lang. But yeah, still, diba? CNVRG. Still a leader in its own right. But yeah, just you know, a very short-term signal you should probably take a look at. So if I bought this maybe here, right? I would probably set my stops to break even. Kasi if this is gonna dip, pero or siguro below EMA 20, right? Kasi yan na rin yung break even point mo eh. So might as well. Or kapag bumagsak yan, unless so malaki ng bagsak bukas or next 2 days, hindi mo yan gaganyan kaagad eh. Pero pwede naman, right? Depende na. So ang downside mo 2% na lang diyan ka bumili. Which is the right buy point. So hopefully walang bumili dito, wala na yan. Unless in intraday mo, hindi pwede pa pala. Like kunyari ganyan, pero mas micro na. Kung daily na ang pag-uusapan, yan. Yan ang huling proper buy point mo. Again, unless intraday mo tinread. So trail ko na yan, EMA 20. Parang nilimit ko na yung downside ko to 2%. Tapos kung nag-chill pa na onte, at least worst case scenario, break even to small gain. Right? If wala pa ako nito, I would wait for a dip. Right? Hindi ko na nakakabulin. I would wait if it would dip to EMA 20 and sustain above that. I would probably try to look if malakas pa siya. Hindi get into ka agad. Siyempre, you don't wanna catch a falling knife. You wanna see if it can hold above it. Tapos if pullback trader ka, right? Baka or if gusto mo sumalo sa ganong klaseng dip, nag-sustain sa EMA 20, pwede ka mag-probe, pwede ka mag-test buy. Or if mas parang confirmation trader, pagka-dip, ang time mo mag-conso. Right? Bili mo susunod the breakout. So, depende na yan sa style mo. Pero yun, if mababa yung average mo, depende na. Lalo na kung dito yung average mo. Parang dito, kunyari, dyan or dyan. Depende na sa'yo. Kung gusto mo, longer term approach, or kung gusto mo, lock-in gains, EMA 20, or kung dito yung average mo, kunyari dito. You don't wanna give too much back. Kasi kung EMA 20, parang 30%, nakalahati. Pwedeng EMA 10, a much tighter stop, which it never violated sa buong akit niya. Right? Very tight to EMA 10. Pero very short-term moving average, you can get shaken out. But if you want to lock in gains easily, yan yung gamitin mo. Depende na sa'yo. So, yun. Basta if wala pa ako sa Converge, di ko habulin. So, yun. I mean, if tama yung pagbili mo, the latest buy would have been here. Ang worst case scenario mo, break even, di ba? Yan ang worst case scenario ng karamihan, break even ka. Kapag EMA 20 yung trail mo. So, yeah. But still a leader. So, I think the worst the worst that we can do here is kapag bumagsak siya, tas kaya is lumusot na onte sa EMA 20, the worst thing you can do is take it out of your watch list kasi diba? Malay mo, bumawi ka agad. So, still something we should keep an eye on. Kasi, new name, diba? Early trend. So, observe pa natin. I guess, ang major, ano ko dito, pag nag-below EMA 50 na, parang, baka hindi na leader si Converge pag ganun. So, if you look into, ano pala, ano nga ba point ko? If ano ka, to answer to yung question ni Chester, if nag-attend ka na Investa Summit tapos di mo alam paano i-access yung videos, we'll email you naman, but during the day, dito mo siya ma-access. Dito. So kung pumunta ka sa My Classes, lalabas yan, Investa Summit 2021. Pwede mo i-search dito, Investa Summit 2021. Yung nangyari, noong time, the Investa Fest, right? Ay, wala palang space dapat. Investa Fest. So, andyan yan. So, andito yan. So, investagrams.com/university. So, yan. I hope you guys know how to access this from the platform. Pakita ko na lang. And if there's anyone asking, paano ba matuto or newbie pa lang ako, you can go to Investa University tapos yung free stock market course. Click stock market. And honestly, hindi na lahat ng kailangan mo matutunan. So, yeah. Ito. This is and I'm not plugging anything. This is free. This is ilang hours worth of content. This is 34 hours worth of free content from level 0 to advanced, right? From trading and investment foundation all the way to trading execution psychology. Libre lang yan, so spot niyo na lang. Anyway, okay, balik tayo sa chart. So yun, to access that from the platform, click new, tapos university. Andiyan yun. EMP. EMP, lakas. So, gumalaw na eh. So, I mean, if I wanted to get into this Thursday, dapat nakabili na ako. Rasa up to 3%. I mean, if bullish ka sa EMP, if tingin mo, pwede ka magantay ng retest. Or, I mean, di pa naman sobrang masamang buy point yung Friday, pero medyo slightly extended to the point na baka pag mag-dip lang na konti, baka mapakat ka na kung masyado on tight. So, I guess ang kailangan na natin tignan dito, syempre, congrats kaya nakapag-position ka or hawak mo lang or nabili mo yung retest. Kasi tatlo yung proper buy point dyan bago gumalaw. Una yung retest or kung hinawakan mo lang to, pero nakakasuka hawakan yung pullback na yan, 20%, tapos na naging pera na, naging lesson pa, pero bumawi naman. Tawa ako sa quote na yun. Pera na naging, alimutan ko siyang sabi yun, si MG ata, pera na naging lesson pa. So, o si cryptocurrency trader, nalimutan ko kung siya nagsabi nun. Pera na naging lesson pa. So, but yeah, or say nag-accumulate ko dyan, position approach. But yeah, I guess ang ngayon ang kailangan tignan is sa bigger picture, asan na ba si EMP? Bigger picture, medyo approaching resistance. Right? So, that could be an area to, let's say 20, whole number, ibente mo na, 20. May buong range na yan, 1950 to 20. Kung dito ka bumili, upside mo, 16%. Let's say, tingin mo mauntog or if mas conservative ka, pwede ka mag-sell on rally. Nang hindi naman kailangan lahat, pwede ka mag-bend ng kalahati. Right? You can sell half. Pero that's an area you need to keep an eye on. Diba? Parang, yeah, if it can break 20, edi, ang susunod na sa 20, 22. So, malaking upside. So, yan lang. Just have to take care lang. Parang ingat lang sa levels na to. Diba? Observe mo lang if baka kasi pag tumuloy kasi yan, RSI tutuloy din, di ba? So, if what you call, what JC likes to call an RSI pop, kunyari, from nag-RSI 70, tapos nag-below 70, di ba? Isang minor sell signal yun. or potential sell signal na deads na yung momentum. Hindi naman dead yung stock, pero kung momentum ka, tapos gusto mo saluhin yung majority of the move, ayaw mo na antayin yung base. If mag-base siya, yun ang sell signal mo. So, yun lang, observe lang yung key levels na yan. So, if wala ka pa nito, I mean, say, try to wait for a dip or retest. If meron, if wala, huwag mo na habulin. Ang next na is, antay mo dito sa 1920, if mag-base pa ng isa pa, pwede mo abangan dyan. So, yeah. Teka, medyo sumakit ulo ko. Wait lang ah. Shit. I'm just looking at a few cryptos. Kasi 24/7 ang market. Saan na-miss ko to? Pero baka di ko rin mabili. Baka may request ng crypto dyan, pwede rin. I've been more active siguro sa crypto market for the past 1.5 or 1 month, 1.5 months. So, next is tapos na LTG. LTG, I mean, given na, right, previous, ito parang very big base before, medyo dyan nagsistabilize, may mga ano yan, may mga bull div, mga ganyan setup, may bull div yan most of the time. I think this is probably bad earnings, pero there's volume coming in so baka may potential counter trend rally ka na maliit, o di mo maliit, pero a good risk reward counter trend trade kasi grabe yung volume pero pwede naman mali, di ba? Pwedeng mali. So meron kang mini breakout dyan kung gusto mo tirahin yan. Parang if lagay mo sa maybe 4 hours or even better sa hourly, magkaiba ba itsura? Yeah, mukha siyang inverse head and shoulders, di ba? I mean, inverse head and shoulders siya sa hourly. So you can maybe the break of 950, baka may kung momentum target, ganyan, right? 10% blue chip, pwede na, di ba? Conservative target na yan If tingin mo, baka, ayun nga, it has to go through EMA 50 pa ganyan. So, that would probably be my conservative target. 10, siguro, target number 2 dito. Pero kasi coming from a strong downtrend, syempre di ka nag-expect ng super rally unless kasi may rason yan kung bakit sinuka yan So which I'm not sure why. So if technicals lang yung trade, technicals lang yung target mo. Iba na siguro pag kaya undervalued siya or something, but yeah, parang yan yung trade idea. Na pwedeng hindi mangyari, right? Pwedeng walang kwenta tong volume tapos distributive lang pala tapos lalong bumagsak. So pwede rin 'yun. Kasi yung strong downtrend, I mean, you don't wanna fight the trend, di ba? But I mean, interesting yung mga ganitong setup Ganto nag-bottom yung market ng 2020 yung mga early na gumawa ng ganyan. Saan ba yung 2020 market crash? Mga pupasok yung volume. I think a good example, IDC. Pupasok yung volume. May bull div, ganyan. So, capitulation yung setup. MWC. Usually sa bottoming out phase po pasok yung volume eh. So, yeah, I can't find a really good example pero yan lang yung potential trade idea na pwedeng hindi mangyari. So, yeah. Um, okay. Because PAL is filing bankruptcy. Okay. So that's an interesting addition to the LTG trade. Under Lusutan pala yun. Di ako familiar eh. Di ako aware. So, yun pala. Ito, nickel. Malakas to ah. Pero, hindi nag-break out. So, nickel, wala. So, I mean, pa-plot lang natin ng base. It's been teka, ang lungkot ng music. It's been sideways lang in a big base. So kaya binabantayan ko pa rin, to kasi the bigger the base, higher in space, diba? But wala eh, tuwing nasa upper part ng range, medyo nag-fail yung mga breakout, right? I mean, hindi man nag-fail, di pa siya nagbe-breakout, nauuntog palagi. So, ngayon, meron kang short-term close below EMA 50, volume malaki sa araw na yun, so warning signal. So I mean, nickel, di ako magmamadali pumasok dito. Parang, unless, kunyari, gusto mo bilhin sa middle of the base. Pwede rin naman, parang minor support. Ganyan. Meron kang mini support dyan. Right? Sa 530, 540. Mo mag-position if ang bias mo is tataas yung nickel prices kasi tataas yung inflation sa US, ganyan. So, pwede rin naman. Pero ako, ano upside mo? 15%? Parang nanguna ka ng 15%, pero baka unnecessary trade na to. I mean, di ma unnecessary, pero kung ako, personally, antayin ko na mag-breakout. Kasi yung meet na move, doon din naman mangyayari pag malakas yung breakout eh. So, I would stay nimble, ba yung term? I would stay light on my feet. Kasi baka may ibang nagsiset up na ng maganda. So, ADA. Cardano. Ito, di ko na masyado trade din eh. Ayos lang. Kasi, ano ba market cap nito? Medyo malaki market cap ata nito eh. So, if technicals lang, right, retesting the previous breakout point. So, ideally, mag-hold na dyan, right? 2.3. Dito, kung nasan siya ngayon. Tapos, dedo talaga pag, yari, nag-below 2. Kung bigger picture, kapag nag-below 2. Pero ako, pag nag-trade kasi ako ng crypto, I only trade those who are above their 10-day EMA. Or slightly below, pero maganda yung corrective setup. Merong DCS kung tawagin sa Open Journal. So, yung Cardano is not something I'm looking at. But yeah, kung titignan mo, 2.25, 2.3, yan yung ideally sana mag-hold doon. Crocs, Charles ZI. So, para lang tayo, take with a grain of salt lang lahat ng sabihin ko. Yung ZI, meron akong position dito. Kasi diba sabi ko sa inyo, yung mga early base trip ko. So, meron ako niyan dito. So, baka bumili. Dito ata. Bumili ako dyan. So, ayun lang. I mean, inawakan ko lang. Sana tumuloy. If hindi, tight naman yung stops ko. So, nag-add ako nung nag-breakout ulit. So, yeah. Sana tumuloy. Kasi hawak ko din. But, yun, early, if ever mag-dip, kunyari, baka EMA 20, right? Di naman, actually, okay lang din yun. Sumausaw lang na onte, EMA 20 bago tumuloy. Crocs. Yung earnings ba to? May spike eh. Wala sa di nakalagay sa Investa. Di ko alam kung earnings o hindi. Pero I think earnings. Pero yan, last ni Crocs. Earnings ba yan? Di ata earnings, pero nga, no? Tumuloy na pala to. Di ko na, ay, sorry. Nakalag ako. Gusto ko makita kung earnings check ko din ba? Yeah, lakas. Wala sa watchlist ko to eh. So, ganda. All-time high to eh. So, di ko alam ba't nag-uso ulit yung Crocs, pero really strong stock in 2021. Crocs. I-check ko lang sa trading view ko pag earnings ba. Hindi ata earnings eh. Hindi nga. Malakas lang. Baka may catalyst ng day na yun. Yeah, congrats sa meron nito. Maybe if wala ka nito, pwede mo antayin mag-retest. Solana. Malakas din. Guys, meron bang may aware kung ano ang use case ni Solana? Gusto ko lang malaman if merong may aware sa ano ba ang Solana, saan ba siya ginagamit, ano yung use case niya, bakit siya malakas. Pa-comment naman. So guys, pag nagte-trade ng crypto, kasi ang hirap i-trade nung ganito. Kaya ganyan, di ba? Naka linear ba? Basta pag hindi naka-log, ang hirap i-trade niyan. Ang hirap tignan pag i-trade, di ba? Kaya ganyan, boom-breakout. Kaya ganyan. Hirap tignan kasi from down, di ba? Ang laki nung inakyat pagpasok sa resistance, pero monster move pala. Ang hirap din bilhin, kunyari ganyan. Hirap bilhin yan. Yung mga post na ganyan. Kasi sobrang extended tignan, but crypto is much faster moving. Grabe yung magnitude pag gumalaw. I-log chart nyo na lang. It smoothens out the entire trend. So, yun yung point kapag magla-log ka sa crypto para di siya sobrang grabe tignan. Parang mahirap i-trade. Pag log chart, much easier to trade eh. At least for me. Kaya naka-log chart ako. Lakas na ito, potek. Yeah, Sol ETH killer. Yung nga din mga nabasa ko. Parang mas mura ba yung fee sa Solana or something na lang. Very interesting yung Solana. But, yeah, so nag-below EMA 10 siya. So if may hawak ako nito, malamang ito yung trail ko. Kasi I don't wanna give too much back. But looking at it now, if lagay mo sa early, nag-breakout siya yesterday. Though, di ko nakuha. But yeah. So, broke out yesterday. Pero medyo nag-fade. So, ngayon, di ako nagmamadali pumasok sa Solana eh. Kasi, wala lang. Medyo bitter ako eh. Kasi nabenta ko siya dito eh. Nabenta ko siya dyan. So, if i-unlog ko siya, yan, ganyan kasakit yung na-miss. Dito siya nabenta. Kala ko magdo-double top dito eh. Kala ko, I just didn't wanna give too much back kasi up na ako mga 70%. So, nung bumagsak ng ganyan, kalahati ng gains ko yun. So, nung bumawi, benta ko na. Pero mali. Yung plano ko talaga, EMA 10. So, nakwento ko na yun before, mali yung execution. So, still something sa watchlist ko, nasa chill lang na side. So, siguro, aantayin ko to if mag-new high, I guess. Hindi ko masyado madadaliin. Though nag-hold above EMA 20. Right? So, leader pa rin siya, definitely. Definitely leader pa rin. Marami nakatingin dyan. Lower market cap compared kay Cardano, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So, but still something I'm keeping an eye on. So guys, ang aantayin ko is, dyan nasa may 200. Aantayin ko mas magandang base. So yeah. Oy! Wilson! Shout out sa Open Journal family. So, Wilson, ikaw din siguro yung Wilson na lagi ko nakikita sa Discord. So, good eve, bro. So, later, may pamigay na Open Journal na later for the Summit VIPs, magpapamigay ako ng 1 mug tsaka 1 mousepad from Open Journal. So, meron din ako niyan sa kabilang kwarto. So, yeah. Ito, maganda to. Si Gala USDT. Sobrang wild nito. Na-miss ko to eh. First day of the breakout. As in, pinapanood ko to real time. Pero, di ko binili kasi may binili akong iba. So, tatlo yung opportunity sana para bumili pero di ko pinuli yung trigger. Dito, tsaka dito. Pinapanood ko. Nag-record pa ako ng summit presentation ni someone. Nakalimutan ko sino. Pero, yeah, umakyat siya 100+% in the same day. Ngayon, nag-conscious sa may highs. Binabantayan ko pa rin. Nag-try ako mag-probe dito. Pero na-break even stop ako dito. So, yeah, ang use case, alam ko ang Gala nung binasa ko sa Binance Research, parang pang game ata, pang NFT game something. So, yeah, crazy. I mean, same concept nung sa tinuturo ko kanina na primary base, diba? Very early name. Usually pag early or pag bago labas, can get very volatile. Kasi ito, yung volatility nasa upside, diba? That's very, very strong, very sell into strength approach na move. Kasi 70-100% isang araw. But yeah, ngayon, nasa may highs naman. So, still something I'm still looking at now for another entry. Ang binili ko instead of that, ito, kasi hawak ko siya ngayon. So, ito binili ko kasi ito yung unang gumalaw. So, nung nabili ko to, sabi ko pwede na, parang same trade lang eh. Pero yung Gala, umakyat 100%. Ito umakyat 50%. Pero di ko binenta. Parang, try ko hawakan for a bigger move if may bigger move. Yung stop ko, break even na lang. So, total of 50% profits ang pwede ko ibalik. But, this is what it is. Yeah, Gala for NFT gaming. So yeah, sorry, dami nag-comment at dito. So yeah, dito. Kung nasa dito, balik tayo PSE. So ano, screener sa crypto? I'm lucky to be part of Open Journal na merong community watchlist doon. But you can also screen through crypto gamit Investa Pro Screener, which is this one. Right? If you're a Prime user, pwede mo gamitin yan. So if I show you, yan. So, I mean, if you're an elite user, meron kang access dito sa built-in screeners. And if you click any of the built-in screeners, saan ba yung crypto? May mga crypto built-in stuff. So, pwede ko ba ito ipakita? Hindi siguro. So, basta yan, may mga ganyan. Di ko ata pwede pakita. So, yun lang. If Investa Prime Elite ka, yan, merong built-in screeners based sa sa personality mo. So lahat yan based on mga proprietary algorithms na di-develop sa Investa. Tapos kung Prime Plus ka naman, may access ka dito sa customized screener. So pwede ka mag-screen ng crypto dyan. Nag-screen din ako ng crypto dyan. So yeah, I'll take that out and go back to the chart. Alright, going back to the chart, dito, so, ayun na nga. Dito, ang ina-highlight ko, ang difference nito with si at least ngayon, nag-sustain above EMA 50. Dito, nag-fade. Right? So, yun yung sabi ko last time. I mean, di ako basta-basta bibili ng break above a moving average kasi pwedeng minor counter trend move lang yan eh. Unless talagang minor lang din yung objective mo. Kaya nag-accumulate ka dyan, di naman pwede na, 20%, di ba? But if you're looking to get it on the breakout, lalo na nag-gap up, kung sell on rally ka, sa early resistance, ang upside mo, 11%, 9% kung may commission pang, di ba? So, very micro yung trade. Kapag galing lang sa breakout ng moving average, at least, para sa akin. So, ngayon, nag-fade na. nag-fade. So, avoid na ako kay dito at this point, right? Unless, yeah, you wanna get it at a lower price, baka dito na, right? 750. Right? So, baka na, ito na yung range na lalaruin ni dito. Moving forward, di ba? Baka yan yung levels na titignan natin. Not, di ako magmamadali pumasok dito unless kukunin ko sa dip. Pero pwede mali rin ako, di ba? Pwedeng higher low. Pwedeng higher low to, tapos bumawi ka agad. Depende na, but at least for the short term, below EMA 50, hindi ko masyado mamadaliin. Union Bank. All-time high ba to? Joke lang. Union Bank approaching all-time high. Okay din. I think I charted this mga 3 weeks ago. Nandito pa. So, ganda ng move. I think undervalued ba si Union Bank? Honestly, ang ganda ng Union Bank, diba? So, wondering why it's not traded more, but yeah, ngayon medyo chill lang siya. Console lang, so not really much to say. If gusto mo, may early position, baka pwede 83, diba? But yeah. Converge, boss. Tapos na. Del Monte. Isang oras na pala. Del Monte. Okay ba naman? Right? Bumawi. After going below EMA 50. So, I mean, at this point, I would still not, parang hindi pa siya, it's not a name that's close to being in a buy territory. Kunyari, yan, yung high na yan, 17. I guess I would wait until it's closer to 17. Tapos dyan ko siya aabangan. So, I mean, pretty close na something I would probably put sa watch list ko na chill lang, di tayo nagmamadali. But yeah, I think earnings were good. Right? I guess you just have to check bakit 1,000%. May rason yan. So, scrutinize lang yung earnings. I-scrutinize lang yung earnings report. But, yeah, okay naman. Buy potential upside din. I guess I would wait until nasa may 17 na level to see what's up. Oops. Next. Apple tapos Globe. Apple, wala eh. Nag-fade, right? Off the breakout, nag-fade. Di ako masyado nag-trade ng FANG name sa US eh. Which is probably a big mistake. Kasi lakas nung FANG names, lakas ng mga FANG names eh. Bias ko dito para siyang blue chip eh. Kaya di ko trade pero malakas siya nung June, July. Mali ako doon, but natin Google. Tsaka yung, sino ba yung malakas? Microsoft ba? Or Microsoft, malakas din. Amazon, pero napotso ng earnings. Kala ko magbe-break. So, I mean, at this point, Apple, I mean, hindi naman deads, right? I guess, siguro, if babay the dip mo, abangan ko na dito. Kasi ito na yung closest support mo eh. Tapos, tight stops na ako. Kaya below this low, below 140. Pag nag-below, 3%, yan. Cut na ako dyan. Since very close to the support level yung entry ko. Yon, boss, Jethro, maraming salamat sa pag-avail ng Investa Summit. Tsaka sa Trading Cup, yeah, hopefully ma-enjoy mo yung Trading Cup. So yeah. AMD, tapos FES. Globe muna, Globe. Si Globe, I mean, yeah, definitely a leader. So, kung malakas talaga si Globe, ideally, mag-hold na dyan, diba? I mean, I think that's what all of us would want. But basta ako, as long as it's above EMA 20, solid siya para sa akin. And I would try to see if there's an opportunity to enter, I guess, at a nice base. If wala pa ako at this point, I mean, medyo nakakatakot yung candle no Friday. So, siguro observe pa. Wag lang, I mean, mukha siyang retest, di ba? Which it is naman, pero high volume coming back. So, observe mo natin this week if baka mag-shoot back below. But yeah, at least shorter term, as long as it's holding above EMA 20, okay yan si Globe. Lalo na kung mababa yung average mo. Worst case scenario mo, 35% gain, diba? So, and yeah, may bear div na yan for sure. So, pero kung malakas naman talaga yung isang stock or kung may kwento talaga, yung bear div, mababasag lang naman niya yan eh, kapag malakas talaga. So, yeah, okay. Globe and then FES. No, Globe and then AMD and then FES and then Space. Okay, Globe and then AMD and then FES and then Space. AMD, wala eh, parang, I mean, basta 100 for me. Kailangan dito mag-hold sa 100. If this goes below 100, tingin ko deads. And knowing AMD, ang characteristic niya talagang after a move, haba ng mga konso niya eh. Long konso. Ngayon, nagko-konso naman. Ewan ko gano'ng katagal. So, pwede, I mean, pwede ka mag-position ngayon, right? Tight stops ka lang, below 100, downside mo 5%. Pero mas trip ko si Nvidia kaysa kay AMD. For sole reason lang na nasa high siya. So kung technicals lang, though wala akong hawak, wala akong hawak ng Nvidia, but yeah, I think this is stronger. AMD FES Space. So FES, ano meron dito? FES wala. Thinly traded. Pero medyo penny stock, pero medyo tumatahimik na ngayon dito. So I guess, for example, nasa may support, pwede mo i-range trade, right? 15, 16, 17%. So may range ka na pwede laruin. But, I don't know, it's, I mean, pwede na, di ba? May range ka pwede laruin. If that's your approach, pwedeng ganun. But, for a bigger move, other than that, I don't know, I guess kailangan ng catalyst, right? So yeah, not really much to say here. Besides, parang may range ka na pwedeng laruin. Taas ni audio, sir. Ay, ba't ganun? Percent. Ay, pwede pala to. Pwede mo gawing percent. Asa? Pala dito. Yeah, saan yung tab ng streamer dito? BX. Space pala, Space. Ay, mali. Yeah, Virgin Galactic. So, wala eh. Familiar ako sa name kasi hindi ko lang ba't ako familiar sa name na to, but hindi ko siya palagi titignan. I mean, hindi ko talaga siya titignan ever since probably nung nandito siya sa may high. Dito siya lumabas sa screener ko eh. But, wala eh. Ano eh, sa US, ang approach ko lang, mga close to new highs eh, or mga IPO names. So, this is something I wouldn't personally trade. Hindi ko na alam ano yung kwento dito ay Virgin Galactic. Kung may fundamentals or something, but personally, if it's below EMA 50, it's not something I would trade. It's not something that would pop up sa screener ko. But, I mean, I guess meron kang small base dito na pwede mo laruin. Kasi nag-breakout, right? Tapos sell on rally. Depende na sa approach mo. But kung ako, sorry, naka-log chart pala ako. Pero kung ako, I would, it's not something I would personally trade. That's just me. That's just me. But yeah, if technicals lang, yan. May malit ka ng base, if nag-momentum, if nag-re-break above MA50, kasi alam ko si Space, pag gumalaw, gagalaw talaga eh. Right? Ayan o. I think dito ko siya na I discovered space somewhere around here. Pero at the time, wala ata siya sa eToro kaya di ko matrade. But yeah, um, I would, yeah, that's a trade you can probably take. BX leader din, not able to trade it. I thought deads na siya. And the base was just too small for me, I guess, if I could say that. But yeah, lakas. I mean, 15%, diba? Pwede na. Ang ganda ng trend, very smooth. Shopee trend follow mga ganyan, diba? Yeah. I mean, wala akong hawak nito and wala pa ang base eh. Wala pang base na binibigay. So, di pa so, nag-aantay pa ako ng continuation pattern. May SRO. Interesting. So, may ganyang aspect din pala. May SRO. Matic. Polygon. Matic. Weird, no? Polygon yung pangalan, pero Matic yung... Anyway, was not an important point. But, yeah, I mean, Matic, something that I'm looking at din, though wala akong position here. I guess ako, antayin ko na, right? Break above 170 ulit, right? For another move higher. So, di mo ako mamadali pumasok dyan. Pero something that I still keep an eye on every now and then. So, yeah. I mean, you could micro it down if you want. I think the difficult thing about trading cryptocurrency, other than you can micro it down, baka may mga, let's say, nag-dip ulit, pwede ka tumira dyan. The difficult thing about trading cryptocurrency is not, syempre, ang pangit ng soundscape. It's not only the volatility, it's the temptation to overtrade. Kasi punta ka sa kahit anong coin, yung mga kahit ano, but you can go different coins or tokens, iba-iba mo yung time frame. Lahat yan may setup somewhere. Lahat yan may box somewhere. Lahat yan may support. Lahat yan pupasok sa support somewhere. Lahat yan lumalapit sa EMA 10 somewhere. Lahat yan all-time high tas nagko-correct. I mean, kaya ako pag crypto, ako kasi avid overtrader ako kapag very unconscious, hindi ko pinag-iisipan na wag mag-overtrade. So, hindi lang ako tumitira ng names na walang setup sa daily. So, unless early name siya, like, for example, M-Box, ganyan. Unless early name siya na ganyan, or C98, or Mina, unless yung mga ganyan, right? Ito medyo may setup na sa daily but yeah, if walang setup sa daily, di ko trade. Para lang di ako mag-overtrade. Like Sinagala, DYDX. Yan, mina-micro ko talaga. Sinamask. Pero si Mask, may setup sa daily. Yeah. So, if there's setup sa daily, di ko trade. IOTA. Ito, tama ba? Ito yun, di ba? Sakto lang. Not something I'm looking at kasi it's maraming names na marami sa highs or maraming names na nandito banda or nandito or nandyan tas nag-retest. Yun yung mostly tinitignan ko. Pero okay din naman to. I mean, micro natin. Baka may momentum ka, kanya nag-break above 175, that's a level you could probably look at. Right? Or if gusto mo baratin, pwede naman dyan sa may 140. So, depende na sa approach mo. Not really sure on the use case nito, but yeah. Or you can just wait for it sa may new high, but you know, you can always trade it earlier, but not something I'm looking at si IOTA. Luna, Luna, leader din. Right? Grabe. Lala ko nung di pa ako active sa crypto tulad ngayon. Pero nung nalaman ko nag-crash yung market, ng ganito, sabi ko may capitulation opportunity. So bumili ako ng Luna sa 5. Benta ko sa 7. Somewhere here. Tapos benta ko somewhere there. So 40% at the time, na wala akong alam masyado sa crypto, okay na. Sana hinawakan ko na lang. Pero syempre, di tayo genius ng ganun. So never siya bumalik sa 5. Bumalik naman. Pero sa break-even price ko lang. Up na sana ako ng 800, 600%. Pero syempre, di ko magagawa yun. So, hindsight bias. But yeah, Luna, malakas na name at its highs, right around EMA 10. Something na binabantayan ko din, though di ako masyado nagmamadali pumasok. But yeah, now it looks like it's just retail. I mean, it's in a quiet phase, which we typically like to. If you're gonna exploit, I mean, exploit, but if you're gonna parang get into a crypto, maganda pag quiet para at least you're not chasing prices. Kasi when a crypto breaks out, tapos tumuloy minsan. Parang yung gala or parang si audio the other night, minsan tumutuloy na eh. So, yeah, ganda. Retesting the breakout point, chill lang, right? Pwede ka mag-tight stops dyan. Eh? Say, sumaw-saw pa na onte. Tight stops ka below, well, which you might get stopped out kung sobrang tight. So, kunyari, stops mo below 32. Since malakas mag-stop hunting sa crypto, ba yan, nasa support level ngayon. So, depende na kung trip mo si ano, diba? Or pwede mo lang antayin yung breakout. Right? Breakout of 38. So, depende na sa'yo. Actually, medyo maganda nga si Luna ngayon. So, lipat ko from chill lang to priority. Balikan ko mamaya. AP, yeah. AP, isa sa mga malakas sa local. AP. So, mali ako dito. Right? I remember highlighting before na tingin ko untog na yan dito. Kasi blue chip, diba? Parang, sabi ko, di yan mag-momentum unless may something. And I think may something na si AP. Ay, di naman sa di mag-momentum kasi momentum tong akit na to. But most likely, sell on rally. But I was wrong. Diba? So, it is what it is. Sana di nyo pinainggan. But, yeah. Congrats sa meron nito. Ang ganda. Super small console right below. 12%, 3 days. Pwede na. Yeah, I guess worst case scenario mo na lang, break even stop ka na, di ba? Worst case scenario, wala nangyari, di ba? So, AP, wala pa ako nito, definitely di na ako papasok. Di na ako mag-chase. Dapat nakuha ko yan sa exact breakout day or sa opening ng next day. If I'm looking to get into it, I would probably, maybe, malamang pag nag-retest yan, unless one day reversal, kapag nag-retest yan, nakahabol, nahatak na yung EMA 20 pataas. So, I would probably may onting bounce. Yan, I would probably try to see if there's an opportunity to get in there. So, depende na sa'yo, right? But I wouldn't chase it at this point. If may hawak ako, let's say I got it somewhere here, ganyan, somewhere here, sa initial move, trail na ako dyan, EMA 20. At least dahil trader ako. Pero kung longer term investor, di ko masasagot. Kasi di ako long term investor. So, yeah, congrats sa mga nakapag-trade nito. Yeah. Ano ba meron sa AP? Di ko alam Ma-comment nyo. How do you look or filter for US stocks kahit kaka-IPO pa lang? Yung mga ganito, kunyari, yung mga ganyan, paano mga ba ito nakikita? I think it's my friend helps me screen din kasi for US stocks. Si Gagamba Trader. So, si GT. So, he actually has a post on his page on how to screen for US stocks, which is really nice. You can check that out. Paano ko nga ba ito nakikita? Hindi siya lagi lumalabas sa sa yung mga, I mean, minsan lumalabas din sa mga screeners minsan hindi siya lumalabas sa mga screeners kasi yung volume, but a lot of these names, nakikita ko sa Twitter, meron ako fina-follow si Richard Moglen. Nagpo-post siya ng mga screener results niya sa Twitter. So, ginagamit ko yun. Tapos minsan may lumalabas sa ganito. Na wina-watch this ko lang. So, follow niyo yun sa Twitter. Si Richard Moglen, sina TML Trader, sina John Boyk. Mga nagpo-post ng screeners yun eh. Screener results minsan. It's puro growth stocks lang. Sino pa ba? Yeah, spot nyo na lang sila. Minsan doon ko nakikita eh. Hindi dahil hina-hype nila. Nagpo-post sila ng screen results. So, madami. So, nadaanan ko din. Minsan yun yung ginagawa ko. Yeah, good point. Yeah, malakas ang energy sector now. So, di siya AP specific. Ayan, malakas ang energy sector. O ano? So, walang anything AP specific, I assume. Baka meron din. SCC, yeah. Ganda. Yeah, so GT or si Enzo, very good friend of mine. Very good friend of mine since high school. So, spot niyo na lang. Meg. Yeah, water break. Yeah, so fun fact. Si Gagamba Trader sa community, magkaklase kami no high school. Yeah, classmates high school. Yeah, Meg. Sorry, naka-log chart ako. I mean, Meg sucks lang. Hindi ko lang alam kapag yung mga sila Bear yung updated palagi kung ano yung mga cheap ganyan sa PSE or mga gumagamit siya ng peg ratio sa JC. So, can't really say kung undervalued siya or something. But kung technicals lang, I mean, sakto lang ako kay Meg kasi syempre ang bias mo downtrend, maraming leaders, ba't mo titirahin to? Pero kung if you check mo yung valuations niya kung mura, I think that's something you could look at. Because I remember seeing a post about this somewhere na parang mura siya or something, but yeah, not something I would personally trade. Though sumasayaw na siya sa may support, right? Sa may 280 to 3. Diba? Parang kung yung wide range lang na yan, diba? Tapos kaya wide stops ka, position trade, downside mo 8%. Pwede rin naman ganyan yung approach. Tapos kaya may mix pa na mura siya or undervalued or something. So pwedeng ganun yung approach. But yeah, but as a technical trader, I probably wouldn't trade this at all. But yun. Pero kung may fundamental perspective then that might make the potential trade much better than what I have in mind. Overvalued as per COL. So sorry. Dapat di ko na biningap yung funda, di ko alam. Spotify. So, I mean, kung Meg lang, kung TA lang yan, downtrend, medyo potsu, maraming mas malakas, sina AP, AEV, or kapag hindi blue chip, diba? So, convert GMP, I think there's a lot better setting up. But I think pwede rin position trade, right? 280 to 3. Na sumasayaw na sa sa major support level na yan. Tight stops ka na lang below 2.7. I mean, medyo wide stop ka below 2.7. Pwede ka ma-shake. Yeah, Spotify. Spotify, medyo, wala eh. Mukha siyang head and shoulders, diba? Mukha siyang head and shoulders. Dati, malakas. I remember, I missed out on this trade kasi tulog na ako. Tapos wala akong auto buy order dito. Wala akong auto buy order. Nung natulog ako. Tapos, the next day, nag-gap up. So, di ko na nabili. Bumili na ako dito. Yan. Bumili ako dyan, tapos nag-fade ka agad. I think I was able to buy it again here. Pero parang, ano ba nangyari dito? I think I sold nag-decline na onte. Ba yan, nasa may tuktok na rin pala yun. But, yeah, not something that comes out in my screeners, the screeners anymore. Kasi, downtrending, what? 37% below the high. So, not something I would trade. Pero yeah, may mga setup naman. Yan. Pwede mo antayin yung breakout dyan. But ako sa US, so sobrang daming options. Pwede ka maging choosy eh. And minsan nga kahit choosy ka, dami pang pwede eh. So, which is a good problem to have. Kesa naman yung hindi ka na nga choosy sa setup, tapos wala ka pang matira. Yun yung pangit na market. But yeah, not something I would personally trade sa US. But yeah. Kasi, downtrending, diba? Series of higher lows, so series of lower highs, lower lows. So I would probably look for a much stronger stock. Right? That's just my opinion. What's this question? Boss Toma, given this pandemic and all these local limitations that we have, if you will buy one stock, hold it for long term? That's an interesting question. To be honest, di ko rin masabi. Kasi I'm not a type to hold on to something based on a fundamental story alone. Parang that can be a reason to buy. Tas may setup, tas may catalyst, but I would hold something for 1 year kapag hindi siya nag-below EMA 50. Pwede yun. Like, I remember holding on to Wilcon for 6 months. But I can't really name a stock now sa PSE na I would hold for a year since hindi lang siya galaw ko. Right? It's not, I would hold it for a year if it breaks out tapos maging parang MAC tapos sobrang disiplinado ko talaga na EMA 50 yung trail stop ko tapos hindi ako mapabenta sa mga pullback, right? Right? Maybe something like that. Yeah, nabili ko ng July. And yeah, almost a year, I guess, diba? But now, I'm not the best person siguro to answer the question since it's not I've never held anything for 1 year. So, the only time I would probably hold something for a year is if sobrang lakas. Tapos siguro, malakas din conviction ko na kaya ko yung wide stops. But as of now, can't really answer the question. I'm not the best person to answer the question. Since wala akong fundamental input sa mga stocks PSE. But that's an interesting question then. Given the local limitations, yeah. PSE, 1 term, 1 year. I think Bear would probably give a nice answer to that question. DNL. Yeah, feel free to ask questions pala guys if meron. So, I'd be happy to answer them. But a lot of them will be based on opinions. So, yeah. DNL is hard. It's hard to trade. Parang yung breakout dito, lagi nagde-dip. So, if you look at to get into DNL, I would probably just try to get in the range, right? Try to get it at support. If ever it can dip lower. Medyo chill lang kasi to eh. So, di ako masyado magmamadali. Kumuha nito. I'll probably try to get it at support and maybe range trade it or sell. If nag-break out, sell on rally kaagad. That's probably how I would approach it. Any thoughts if maganda lumipat sa global than PSE? Kung technical sang, yeah, I think trading the global market, which is something that's going to be taught in Investa Summit, crypto and global markets, since may mga US traders, especially mga US investing champion na mataas ranks, puro US stocks example nila. Like si George Chachuk, dami examples. Yeah, I think it's a good opportunity kasi if technicals ng pag-uusapan, you can trade the chart. And sabi ni Richard Dennis, if you guys are familiar with Richard Dennis, he can trade any market without knowing the name of what he's looking at. Tatanggalin mo yung pangalan. Kasi puro candlestick lang din yan eh. But of course, it's not as simple as that. Iba yung level of volatility, iba yung price drivers, all these things. But yeah, if you have a strategy that works if you understand technical analysis, I think you can trade any market naman. But of course, each market requires different types of research. Siyempre, hindi ka lang papasok sa crypto. Hindi ka lang papasok sa US na hindi ka aware sa mga simpleng bagay katulad ng earnings. Right? If hindi ka aware na yung mga biotech companies pwede bumagsak katulad ni PTGX. Kapag if hindi ka aware kung ano sectors ang pinaka-prone to maganyan. Kasi biotech company yan. Yung isang drug ata nila na post ng Fed or na something ng Fed na negative. So bumagsak 60% sa araw. So for example, cryptocurrency, if hindi ka aware na sobrang so syempre may level of research din na kailangan. Right? Yeah, I think anyone can trade global. I think it's a common misconception to think na mas mahirap sa global ay kailangan mo masterin yung PSE kaysa bago mag-global. I think that's a common misconception. To be honest, I think it's easier to trade global kasi mas maraming options. But that's just my opinion. Right? That's just my humble opinion. Kasi mas maraming options. So, hindi ka, di ba? Yeah. Iba lang yung level of volatility sa crypto. Yun lang masabi ko. What do you prefer? Buy at the close or buy at the opening? Or nag-off hours ka sa PSE? Off hours meaning set auto orders pag close yung market. Walang tama, walang mali eh. Kasi both have their pros and cons eh. Pag bumili ka end of day buyer ka, tapos bumreak out, tapos sumupot, bumalik sa loob ng base, edi solid, di ka bumili. Pero pag nag-break out, tapos tumuloy, tapos inaantay mo mag-end of day, edi malas ka, di ba? So, I think it really depends on you, right? And your circumstance. I think the circumstance is the best answer to that. Hindi siya it's a preference and a circumstance question eh. Siyempre, kung may full-time job ka, altab lang, edi end of day lang talaga yung opportunity mo. Right? I don't think there's a right answer. Ako personally, di ako nag-aantay na end of day. Pag nag-breakout, titira ko na. And if bumalik sa loob ng base, it is what it is. Pero pag tumuloy, tapos nag-up 20% kaagad, yung mga end of day buyers, di na pwede bumili at that point, right? Kasi masyado na extended. But if bumalik sa loob ng base, tas nag-cut loss ako, end of day buyers, na-save sila, diba? But yeah, I think it's more of a preference question and a circumstance question. And ako, since I have yung circumstances ko, kaya ko naman magbantay ng market actively. That's just my opinion. I like to buy it when it already breaks out, even during the day. But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. Monday, tapos na. Gold. Matagal ko din nakikita yung chart ng gold. Gold stock, sideways, parang sideways na medyo downtrending, so not something I would trade, to be honest, unless siguro kaya babarating mo may dip sa 1.6, 1.7, then maybe you can get it at support, sell it on the rally. Get it support, sell it on the rally. But gold commodities is really not something I'm looking at right now. Just not something I'm trading. But I remember early in the year or a few months ago, malakas yung mga lumber. Nagli-limit up, nakikita ko sa Twitter. But yeah, I'm not really looking at commodities right now. Sorry, di ko natanggal yung question. Yeah. Yeah, eToro ang gamit ko. Yeah, so I guess there's a few questions, so I'll just answer them. How much would you suggest if magsa-start ka pala mag-trade? Knowing na kaya mo nang knowing na kaya mong mag-risk. Common answer would be risk the amount you're willing to lose, which is the correct answer. But if you want me to put monetary figures, I would suggest I personally started with 25 or 30,000, and that was my life savings, which is probably not a good financial advice is to put all your life savings into stock market. Pero ako kasi, I looked at it from a perspective na gusto ko mag-all-in sa craft. Parang gusto ko to seryosohin. And the only way to put it seriously is to put my money where my mouth is. So, and siguro may context na yun na bata pa ako, yung 30K sweldo ko sa internship yun, kaya ko pa mag-ipon ulit. So, that's what I did back then. Si JC, 25K din nagsimula. So, the reason ko bakit 25K is kasi di siya maliit na pera. So, if you put 25K, it shows you're serious. As in, ramdam mo din kung nagka-loss ka, kung nagsisimula ka pa lang, magkaka-loss ka ng 300, 500, nakakainis. Nag-Jollibee ka na lang, diba? So, yeah. Paano pinagsasabay yung US crypto at PSE? Yung screening at pagbantay. Dahil sa Investa Prime. So, well, seryoso din naman. But, kasi guys, I'm not sure if you guys know, but I'm sure you guys know, but sa Investa, real-time ang crypto data dito. Tapos kung naka-Investa Prime ka, may alerts yan. I don't know if there's any other platform, unless TradingView kunyari, but I'm able to not keep an eye on crypto the whole day kasi notify yung cut ko. So, actually, buy the dip. So, bumili ako ng, ano to? Ay, joke lang. Wrong stock. Yeah. So, yan. Audio, nabili ko sa dip. 265. Kailan ba yun? Ano to? Anong time frame to? Bakit? Wait, saan ko to nabili? Yeah, I think I bought it. Here, yeah. I was able to buy it at the dip kasi nag-breakout, yan. So, may retest. Kasi dahil sa Investa Watcher. So, I know it's a shameless plug kasi taga-Investa ako, but I use the features also. So, that helps. And sa US, medyo, basta ako, I don't really keep my eye on the screen the whole day. I check it it's always open kasi siguro yung circumstance ko, swerte na ako, trabaho sa Investa, work from home, I can focus on that and this. And it's encouraged then to trade, diba, sa team namin. But, I think a lot of the work din kasi is done even before the market opens Or at least for crypto, the work is done pagkagising. Pagkagising, chart, tapos Investa Watcher, tapos silip-silip na lang. Sa US, I do my charting in the afternoon or sa morning na rin. Tapos pagdating sa market, may auto orders na ako, auto stops. And then, I just keep at silip-silip na lang. I'm lucky with the circumstance I have na I have a lot of time to monitor everything. But yeah, to be honest, the fact na my crypto sa Investa Prime, that really helps sa pagbabantay sa crypto. Kasi minsan sa crypto, pag boom-breakout na, wala na At least, kapag ma-alert ako, diba, may chance pa ako humabol pag hinahanap ko yung breakout. Sometimes, if in crypto names, if the breakout is successful, wala na. Hindi ka nakatingin, diba? So that helps. CFLT. So, US name. Yeah, CFLT, please take whatever I'm going to say with a grain of salt kasi may position ako dito. I bought it here. So I'm up mga 23%. Tsaka US market, di ko tinatapos At the latest, I sleep 3 a.m. That's the latest I sleep. At the earliest, mga 11, 12. It's because, auto stops ko na lang yung US. Tapos, if I'm seeing something that might break out, auto buy order ko na lang. Hindi ko na kailangan panoorin. So yeah, CFLT, IPO name, coupled handle. So I'm just looking forward to trend. And maybe if it can give a dip, right? Baka that's an opportunity for entry. Say dip to EMA 20. Pwede rin ako dumagdag sa position ko pag maganda yung dip niya. So, yeah, just holding on to this. Just looking to trail it lang. Sa break even na yung stops ko. So, just looking to trail it. Ito, nice question. Teka, tanggalin ko yung chart. Mukha ko muna since sumasagot ako ng question. Ulitan ko yung chart. Paano ako naging part ng Investa? That's a really long story. Kwento na ng buhay ko yan. Yeah, I was also sige, pamaya na yan. It's a long story. So, I use Elite, bawi agad. Yeah, Prime Research, that's part of the Elite. Things, yeah. Journal ng crypto in the pipeline, boss. So, Boss Damien, maraming salamat. At na-enjoy mo yung Elite. Hopefully, ang gaganda sa Prime Research, huli doon sina Globe, sina EMP, Ethereum ata, nahuli din. And yeah, GSMI. So yeah, hopefully, nakuha mo yung mga research doon. Wait lang ha. Daming tanong eh. Teka. Sige, I'll try to go to all of them. Bukod sa eToro, ano pwede? XM is a good global broker, right? If you want to trade Forex and commodities, the music is so sad. IBKR, Interactive Brokers, Ameritrade. So maraming okay, but I started kasi with eToro kasi nung pandemic, yun yung pinakamadali buksan eh. And andun na yung capital. So hindi ko nilipat. By the way, I mean, if you guys want, si Javi Medina, si Javi from Open Journal, copyable yung portfolio niya sa eToro. So, I mean, if tip niyo mag-copy trade, pwede yung spatan si Javi. Yeah, experience ko, save alerts one time, knowing na, may mga free alerts yan, right? So, per day ata yan, if I'm not mistaken. So, you can set a few free alerts. Meg, tapos na Litecoin. Tama ba? Litecoin yung LTC, di ba? Nakakatawa to yung Litecoin kasi the other day may fake news ata na lumabas for 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Kaya siya nag-spike. I think may something to do with Walmart ba? Nakalimutan ko. But yeah, it was fake or it was not true. Yeah, fake, not true. Same shit. So pagka-spike, nag-fade din kaagad. So, I mean, I'm not really looking at Litecoin too since it's there's a lot of other altcoins near the highs. Putik. Last naman nito. Nakita ko na yan dito pero di ko binili kasi sabi ko may binili na ako iba. But yeah, it is what it is. Shit, daming tanong. Okay. Yeah, let's look at a few names while I'm here. Pins. May nakakatawang kwento kay Pins eh. Si Renzo kasi, I'm sure kilala niyo si Renzo, di ba? One of the people who from Investa na magaling din na trader tapos lagi lumalabas sa content. Sa lahat ng kakilala ko, siya yung pinakauna nag-US market. Nagbukas ng eToro account, 2019 pa lang. Tapos sinusort niya si Pins. Which tama naman yung trade niya, sinusort niya si Pins. Kasi sabi niya yung Pinterest, di naman ginagamit yan. Siguro mga 2 months ko siya trash talk nung si Pins nandito na. Sabi ko, boy, short Pins ka pa rin ha. Kasi may position ako kay Pins dito. Ito yung biggest trade ko ata last year or si Zoom, nakalimutan ko. Tapos sa benta ko, nabenta ko sa earning. So, I think first or second biggest trade behind Tesla or Zoom. Tapos, yun lang, wala lang, trash talk ko lang. Boy, short Pins, boy? Pero yeah, wala lang. So, pero di na siya short doon ha. Na-cover na niya sa ilalim. Pins, wala. Di ko rin masyado, earnings gap down. So, ito sinasabi ko, kapag mag-transition ka to global markets, for example, like US market, kaya-kaya. kung technicals lang, but you have to be aware of the nuances ng market, di ba? You have to be aware, di ba? Ang crypto may leverage. US market may leverage, di ba? You have to be aware din na pag earnings, importante yun sa US. Pag support yung earnings, talagang kakainin ka ng ganyan. So may mga unwritten rules about earnings. Never hold through earnings pag wala kang profit cushion or yeah, that's it actually. So yeah, Pin's not really looking at it. Yeah, downtrending stock, bad earnings. But I guess my micro maybe trade at this area. Diba? Baka pwede mag-spike, but I think small upside, so not something I'm looking at. Teka, Anthony, babalikan ko yung tanong mo, Med. Yung tanong mo. Yeah, guys, di ako nagpapakopy sa eToro kasi wala lang. May weird na pressure kapag ganun. Parang kung nag-cut ako, nakukonsensya ako eh. Last year pwede, pero may isa akong account na, yeah. But, yeah. Nakukonsensya kasi ako pag nagka-cut ako, so I stopped it. Yung psychology ko rin kasi can't handle that dati na parang kasi bumaba ako sa isang stock, tapos ang laki ng size ko, tapos nag-cut ako, tapos yung nag-copy sa akin, nag-cut din, tapos kaya losing streak ako nung simula siya mag-copy, nakakonsensya ako, na-affect yung trade ko, so hindi ko na tinuloy. Yeah, M-Box is, I think, di ba M-Box yung game na nilalaro ni Z? We were talking about it, he was talking about it during his presentation sa Summit, and we chatted a little bit after his presentation. I think M-Box was the game he was playing. So, yeah, so watches ko rin to. Early name kasi, but wala masyado setup na yan eh. I mean, mga small spikes lang sa ilalim, but I would probably wait for a better setup. I won't have to catch it naman from 5 to 10 eh. I can catch it from 10 to 20 if mag 10 to 20 siya. So, that's just me. I would, unless may mas, I mean, again, break of 7, baka may momentum. Right? Break of 7. But, yeah, di ako magmamadali pumasok at this point. Kasi yung I'm trying to practice na pag wala setup sa daily, hindi ko pipilitin. Kasi minsan napapa-overtrade eh. Kasi kung 15 minutes ko yan, may setup naman yan eh. 15 minutes. Ayan, dating support. Ngayon, resistance na EMA 50. Kapag nag-breakout dyan, pwede mag-momentum. Pwede talaga. Tapos, kung ito na yung pinaka-bottom, edi genius na ako, di ba? But yeah, not trying to micro it too much. Kasi for example, dito, ganda, di ba? Ganda. Base, breakout. So, syempre, di ka bebenda dyan. Up ka 10% lang, di ba? Tapos, fade ka agad. So, try not to overtrade it sa crypto. So, yeah. May specific time ka ba nag-trade the whole day? Hindi, kasi di kasi ako nag-day trade sa crypto eh. So parang wala akong time period na ako. 3 hours crypto lang titignan ko. I look at it the whole day. Tapos if may magandang setup, Investa Watcher will alert me, titirahin ko. But yeah, I just don't trade if I'm asleep. Well, not because hindi piloso pa yung sagot. Kasi sa eToro, pwede ka mag-set ng auto buy order na may kasama ng cut. Right? So kahit hindi mo pa hawak, may stop loss ka na. So pag nag-trigger yan habang tulog ako, may stop yan. Para pag biglang sinalpak, tumama sa cut ko, maliliquidate. Sa Binance kasi walang ganun eh. Pag spot, di ko lang alam pag margin or kapag may futures. Pag pwede yun, yung may auto buy order ka tapos may kasama ng cut. So yeah, if something moves while I'm asleep tapos I don't have a position in it, I tend to miss out. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, since wala pang mga ibang tanong, I guess to go back to yung question ni Anthony. Sabi yung question ni Anthony. Balikan ko lang Yung tanong niya, paano ako nakapasok sa Investa? So, I mean, I don't want to make it cheesy and say it's destiny, but I think it was just a combination of luck and combination of hard work ganyan. But I was just a user then before. To be honest, I've been doing yung charting sessions na to for 2 years, but before this, talagang pinapanood ko si JC all the time. And sa kanya talaga ako natuto. Sa kanya, kay Javi, silang dalawa talaga yung talagang direct influence sa akin. And ever since nag-start ako, si Investa kasi, Investa was the one who helped me find parang kung ano yung gusto ko gawin. I never knew na I wanted to be a trader or ito yung craft na magiging parang all-out passion tsaka commitment ko. But Investa helped me figure that out, right? Dati wala ko alam, hindi ko alam ano gusto ko gawin sa buhay. But when I discovered Investagrams as a user, ayun, it unlocked a big part of me na I didn't know was there. I never thought I would ever be interested in financial markets. But yeah, and then I just had this thing na parang grabe, you know, stock market, grabe opportunity. It impacted me a lot. I want to share that with people. Kaya ako ginawa yung quote-unquote Toma Trader personal brand as a way for me to share yung journey ko, yung natutunan ko kahit nagsisimula pala ako. And lang ng mga events. And, you know, eventually, some people started following my page. Nagustuhan yung mga post. And then, yeah, eventually, I met sina JC sa events. And, yeah, built a relationship with a few of the people from the Investa team. And talagang mas nakilala ko sila nung I was part, if OG Investa kayo, alam niyo yung pledge, di ba? Yung uprising event, I was part of the Phoenix program where that was the time na directly matuto ka from JC and Bear, which never pa nila ginawa ever. That's how I built a relationship with them. But ever since, sinasabi ko na if you ask any of my friends from high school or college, nung college ako, nung 18 pa ako, walang ibang kumpanya na lumabas sa bibig ko kundi Investa. May nagtanong nga sa akin boy, pag hindi ka natanggap sa Investa, ano gagawin mo? Sabi ko, boy, di pwede. There's no other option talaga. I didn't have a backup plan or anything. Sabi ko, I want to be there kasi, you know, they helped me unlock something within myself. Kasi dati, totoo lang, wala akong ginagawa kung uminom or mag-party or kung ano. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But I didn't have any direction. Yun yung problema. And Investa gave me direction. And then yun, I also believed in the vision of Investa as a company. I believed in the team. I believed in JC and Erwin and JM as the founders. So I wanted to be part of what they were doing, which I am luckily and blessed to be part in now. And then yun, tsaka walang di ako pinagbigyan. Tas sige, pasok ka na, kakilala ka namin. To apply talaga. Resume, send sa HR, careers at investagrams.com. Maraming opening sa mga, if meron mga gusto, check nyo na lang kung ano meron. Intern, naghanap kami ng content intern, magiging ka-teammate kita. Submit resume, interview, right? I had to interview with the HR, with the marketing, with Madam Joanne, with Boss JC. So talagang I went through the process, but yeah, but it was always my dream to be here, right? And sometimes I probably take it for granted now that I'm here kasi nasagot na yung prayer ko, but yeah, always gonna be grateful for those early days na wala talaga ako. I mean, I never knew na I would be comfortable doing this kasi sa Investa ko lang din na unlock yung okay pala ako sa harap ng camera, di ako kinakabahan masyado. And yeah, you know, that's why I'm always gonna be grateful. You know, it's so, I don't know, mga lalaki, you know, minsan nakakaya sabihin to express, you know, your feelings, and that's me. But I'll always be grateful kina JC kasi, and he probably knows this already. I hope he doesn't hear it kasi na-shy ako, but it's weird to say now. But yeah, they had a belief in me they believed in me kahit wala lang ako. I mean, all I had back then was just potential. That was really it. Until now, all I really had. But back then, nung wala pa akong skills talaga, like, di ako nakapasok sa Investa dahil sanay ako sa harap ng camera or sanay ako mag-talk, right? I learned that na lang when I was 4 months into the team, but I guess they just saw what I was about, and luckily yung values sa Investa nag-match. So yun, nakapasok ko. But yeah, and I've been with the team for 2.5 years. Directly 5 days after school, apply, interview, tapos yun. Yeah, that was kind of, to sum it up, that was kind of the journey that got me here. But for a year in school before I graduated, My plan was always to try and find a way to get part of the team. So yeah, sorry for taking a long time to answer that question. So yeah, um, yeah. Is there any other questions I can answer? May broker din ba sa PSE na auto buy, auto cut? I'm not sure if sina AAA First Metro pwedeng ganun or kung may kailangan may position ka pa. It's an issue. Kasi hindi ka naman tulog eh. Yung issue lang sa Binance is tulog na ako nun eh. Pag tumira yung auto buy, di ko malalaman. Pwede ko gawin yun kapag within the day kasi maa-alert naman ako ni Investa Watcher kapag andun na sa buy point. Pwede ko na bantayan at mag-set ng stop. But if I'm not ready, if I'm asleep, tapos nagkabuhusan yan, patay ako dun. So I don't think it's that much of an issue sa PSE. Sir, ask ko lang dapat may 20% funda. So, yeah, 80-20. I mean, dapat TA funda. So that really depends on you. At least ako sa US, I mean, I would say I'm 90% technicals, 10% funda, and the funda is mostly the story. Tapos bonus na rin kung may good earnings siguro, which you see naman sa trading view. I'm not really good at looking at yung mga, I don't look at yung mga ganyan so much. Even when I was still sa PSE, so I don't think I'm the best person to answer the question. But definitely, funda is still an edge, right? That a lot of people can still use. Boss Toma, how will you trade if meron ka full-time work like me as OFW? 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Saturday since matagal ka sa market. Tamang balance lang eh. Tamang balance. Kasi you have to fit it. Di mo pwede pilitin eh. You have to fit it sa circumstance mo. And your strategy is should fit kung ano yung circumstance mo. Di ka pwede day trader pag di ka nakaharap sa market. Diba? Di pwede yun. So, it's just fitting the right strategy on your circumstance. If you have a full-time job but you can check the market every hour, you can actively trade pa rin, I think. But if it's like straight 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and I'm assuming, di ko na i-assume yung time difference, but if you're trading the PSE, I guess it's a lot of, if you're using a broker that has automatic orders, it's taking advantage of that feature. Tapos, basta yung pinaka-important is the strategy should fit the circumstance. Yun yung pinaka-important. Madalas ba kasama si Kidlat sa Investa? I mean, Kapitan Kidlat, kaibigan namin si Kap. Kaibigan ko si Kap. Speaker sa Invest Summit 2019. Top 5 trading Cup last year. Tropa namin si Kap. Just started my trading journey. Laki tulong. Thanks, boss. Really happy na we're able to provide value for you. Good luck sa journey. Any update sa Investa as a broker? Not from me. I mean, I'm not sure. That's a bad way to answer it. I'm not part of the team who's handling the project, but I don't think I'm in the position to say anything, but ang tabayanan. I mean, there's a lot of exciting, I guess I can leave it at that. There's a lot of, we're really excited for the future. Really excited for the future. I think that's a great way to answer it. Really excited for the future. So, okay. So I think I was able to answer all the questions. But oh wait, I have to do a raffle pa pala. So if may mga VIPs sa summit, you guys can stay. If there's any more questions, I'd love to answer. If there's no more questions, if you guys would, the 250, ONT USDT, we can take 2 hours na pala to. Oh. Wait lang ha. Ito sayang. Yeah, yung ONT, I think this is my first time to see this and not something I'm looking at din kasi yeah, medyo ano pa eh, laggard pa siya eh. I mostly focus on names that are near the highs. But yeah, I mean, a lot of names are actually doing this, yung mga nandiyan pa sa may gitna. May maliit na base. So you can probably trade around that range depending on what's your objective. So yeah. Inom lang tubig. Kasabayan, yung pa ba si Messino? I'm not sure what kasabayan refers to, but kasabayan, I'm not sure the context of the question, but yeah, Boss Messino, Boss Joseph, also our good friends sa Investa, trading community partner, Trading Cup 2019, top 6 or 7, yeah, Messino's speaker, Investa Summit 2020 online summit, yeah, kaibigan namin si Boss Messino, so I mean, you can check him out too, yung page niya. Also, one of our also promoted the Investa Summit to 2021 to his team. So yeah, very good. Yeah, yung mga trading communities, lahat yan. All Investa is good friends with everyone, right? We're all good friends. We all learn from one another. So yeah. So shout out if Boss Messino and Boss Kidlat if nandiyan kayo. PSE lang ba yung Prime Plus research? No, boss. There's a lot PSE, but there's also some crypto, some US names also come out there. Am I lagging? Teka. Oh no, something's wrong ata with my Wi-Fi. I hope not. So, ano ba bang chart request? Alright, so guys, if wala nang chart request or questions, I'm sorry, but please allow me to plug because I'm really excited about the upcoming event. If there's anyone who doesn't know about it yet, Investa Summit is 9 days away. And it's all about stocks, crypto, NFTs, and new ways to get rich. I will take out my face para mas lumaki yung share screen. And yeah, just really excited for everyone who's attending. Para sa mga may ticket dyan, comment naman kayo ng hashtag Investa Summit lang malupit. So, to be honest, ayoko maging buhat bangka, diba? But this is the best speaker lineup we've ever had, right? In terms of global presence, in terms of local institutional presence as well, right? The speakers are high level. So CIO Union Bank, Javi, Z, Kalum Team, CIO of Sun Life, si Matt, AAA Equities, CIO Co-Investment Management. And if you guys are following the head of fixed income sa Atram, if you guys are following yung crypto space, yung NFT space, we have Colin, the Southeast Asia director of Binance. We're actually gonna meet tomorrow, me and him. And Luis Buenaventura II, if you're following the NFT space, and si cryptocurrency traders there too, of course. Si Papi Berio, nandyan din. And yeah, si Marso, NFT artist. So yeah, and the rest of the speakers. So actually, as a website na yung program, so everything's here. If you guys want to check it out. And yeah, just really excited for everyone who's attending. And of course, I'm gonna plug the VIP access because it's 52%, 54% off from the total value. Kasama ka na sa Trading Cup, naka-double up pass ka na, and yeah. So yun lang. And of course, shout out to our partners, our major partners, si XM and si Limitless Investors. So XM, if you guys wanna trade Forex commodities, check out XM. And if you guys want to learn more about cryptocurrency or are trying to get into cryptocurrency, Limitless Investor is super knowledgeable in that space as well. So, and of course, to our other partners as well. So, yan. So, may pagka-host. Yeah. Our other partners as well for helping us make Invest Summit possible. So, yeah. I will stop the plug. So, yeah, hopefully, makita ko kayo dito. Promise. Sobrang lupit. So, yeah. Sobrang lupit ng summit this year. So, Yeah, I think there's a few questions which I can answer. Regarding Invest Summit, want to avail OFW and conflict siya. Yeah, so the Invest Summit, the presentations are all pre-recorded. So you can learn at your own pace, at your own time. But if you're a VIP, yun nga lang merong live Q&A. Right? And I guess from that, you need to, unless baliktad yung time zone, but yeah, but if yung presentations lang, everything's pre-recorded. And it will be accessible via Investa University. So you can learn at your own pace, at your own time, as long as basic ticket mo, accessible pa yung yung ticket, right? But yeah, yung Q&A lang baka maging problema. But if it's just the presentations, you can learn at your own pace, at your own time. Yep. Oh, is this for jobs sa Investa, boss? Yeah, I guess if that's referring to jobs sa Investa, we can always email careers@investagrams.com. So yeah. Yeah, so if you guys want to check out Investa Summit, just go to investagrams.com/Investa Summit. I've recorded 70% of the presentations of our speakers and done the interviews with those that gusto interview style. And I can just say na exciting. So yeah, I guess now to end, everything, we're actually going to be doing a raffle. So Open Journal, Invest to Learn, and our partners for Investa Summit is going to be giving away a free mouse pad and a free mug to one each to two VIPs of the Investa Summit. So if anyone wants to, if you think the designs are cool and you want to purchase, this, you can head over to Nasdaq Clothing. This is a partnership they have with Nasdaq Clothing. And it's not merch na pinagpeperahan ng OJ, it's that actually goes to the calamity or COVID fund ng community. So all of the proceeds from that, it's a non-profit. Open Journal, our community has kasi may nagka-COVID sa community. If you're financially struggling, they use the COVID fund to help support you financially if kailangan mo ng tulong. And portions of the fund come from the sales of the mug and the mouse pad. So yeah, if you guys don't win a raffle today, you can check Nasdaq Clothing out. But I'm not prepared. Wait, because usually my back end help ako pag nag-raffle ako, but it's pretty late at night. But I can do it. Give me a second. I will just open the paano nga ba gamitin ito? Di ako nag-practice bago ko ginawa. Let me just get the list of names. Oops, my bad. Let me. Oh. Wait. Oh yeah, here we go. So let me just share my screen to the raffle. Right here. There we go. So yeah, this is gonna be a raffle for all of our VIPs. Part of the Investor Summit. So perks na to sa inyo. And can I just say, spoil ko na, for the last 7 days of the summit, we're gonna have a lot of live sessions, hyping it up, and maraming pag-giveaway for the VIPs, right? So I believe that's what's gonna happen, right? But yeah, there's gonna be perks for those who are part of our VIP family for the summit. So yeah. But yeah, so this is one of them. So we're gonna give away one mug and one mouse pad. We'll start with the mug. So I'm gonna pick a random name now. It's weird since ako na yung gumagawa. But yeah, congratulations sa first winner natin ng Open Journal mug. Congratulations to Syra. So yeah, Syra, we will contact you on how you can how you can claim your Open Journal mug. So if you're here watching the stream, please message us there and that will help us communicate with you faster. And then lastly, for the Open Journal mousepad. The mousepad is actually pretty big. It's yeah, it's the big kind of mouse pad. It's really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna pick a random name again. So congrats sa winner ng Open Journal mousepad. Congrats to Felix Berto Jr. So Felix Berto Jr. Boss Felix, congratulations. Palo ka ng mousepad from OJ. So shout out sa Open Journal family natin kung meron dyan nanonood. So yeah, Boss Felix Berto Jr., we will message you how you can claim your prize. Yeah, congrats sa winners natin, and you're all part of this because you are a VIP sa upcoming Investa Summit 2021. So yeah. Whew. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna take that out. So thanks, Boss Aris, Boss Oliver, maraming salamat. Last na nood ko dito, kalbo ka pa. Yeah, kung kalbo pa ako, that was probably 4 months ago. So that was why am I so bad at counting? August, probably May, early June, late May, April, right? Yeah, bis sumabang buhok ko. So ngayon, papalong hair na ako ulit. Tapos pag mahaba na, papakalbo ko ulit. Mayayaman sa knowledge. Lahat ng mag-attend sa Investa Summit, yayaman sa knowledge for sure. Oh, it's a raffle for those who are VIPs of the summit. So if you're a VIP of the Investa Summit, your name was part of that list. So yeah, mga perks then for a VIP. So yun. Thanks, Boss Merit, Investor Prime user. We're gonna do more to provide more value to you, to all of our Prime family. So yeah, I guess I can end the live here if no one has any more questions. 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's been a while since nag-live ako ng ganito katagal, but really happy to do it. Last plug, Investa Summit, speaker lineup namin, malupit na malupit. Hopefully I can see you guys there. 9 days left. Don't let the opportunity slip by to learn from this all-star lineup sa Investa Summit. So yeah. Oh, and of course, if I can plug it too, yung Trading Cup, di ba? I mean, I'm gonna talk about this more kapag tapos na yung summit, but teka, let me just take that comment out. But yeah, if you guys, are aware of our yearly competition, it's ongoing right now, the sign-ups. So yeah, just head over to investagrams.com/tradingcup if you wanna know more about that. Okay, I think I've plugged everything I need to plug. Thanks, Investor. Sana makabawi sa mga susunod na raffle. So yeah. Yun. Yung summit or Trading Cup. Trading Cup, 1299 ata yung double up pass, may kasamang maraming bonuses, and the summit, the VIP is 3499. Maraming bonuses, and the value is 54% off from the total value. So spot nyo na lang. So yeah. Tulungan natin tonight. Maraming salamat for tuning in. Hopefully, I think we reached about 600 a while ago. I was able to provide, value. And may naambag ako sa Sunday nights natin. I understand it's really late already. And I appreciate spending your Sunday nights with me. It's a pleasure. And yeah, to end, I guess I just like to say, hope everyone's safe. COVID does not die down. Ingat tayo lahat. I'm people in my personal circle who got COVID, and it's not a joke. Right? And these are people, and one of these guys were vaccinated, by the way. But of course, very mild. Yung asymptomatic to close to mild yung symptoms. So, pa-vaccine tayo. But most importantly, ingat lang, we don't wanna regret, at the end of the day if di tayo nag-ingat. So yeah, as hard as it is na sa bahay lang, I mean, it's a privilege then for me to have the opportunity to stay at home and stay safe and keep my family safe as well. So yeah. Nare-replay din ba ang Q&A? Yes, boss. Nare-replay din ang Q&A. So, recorded yan. Oh yeah, it's not a problem pala if di ka maka-attend sa live Q&A kasi it's recorded, yeah. Well, you can't ask a question, but you can watch the Q&A. So, yeah. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Maraming salamat, guys. And ang magagawin ko tonight. I'm gonna study. I'm gonna study because I've actually recently subscribed to Real Vision. If you guys are familiar with the platform, search na lang. I won't explain what it is, but I've been learning a lot, especially in the cryptocurrency market from Real Vision. So trying to get myself more knowledgeable there. NFTs, DeFi. I think I'm 6 months late to the party, but I'm trying to learn more there. Para di lang puro trade, diba? Parang gusto ko maintindihan yung macro concept. So yun, okay. I don't know why I'm still talking. My throat hurts. So good night. And good luck for the upcoming trading week. Ingat tayo lahat. There's still 150 people. I don't know why you guys are still here. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream in like 10 seconds. So I'll get some good rest. Long day tomorrow and long week. Daming kailangan paghandaan para sa summit. Hope I can see you guys there. So yeah, investorgrams.com/investasummit. So yeah, good night. I'm gonna end the stream now. All right, bye.